everybody, and welcome to Sunday Brunch with Black Tea. Today we have a wonderful show for you. We have a special guest in the house today, Ashley Way, iLash by Ashley. So we'll get to that soon, but we want to first welcome you to the show and introduce my wonderful co-hosts. We have Candy and Lynn, and all right, ladies, so let's get started. Well, first, we're going to talk about brunch. How was brunch today, ladies? How did you like it?
Amazing.
Okay, today we had a wonderful Philly cheesesteak frittata, which was delicious. It had some caramelized onions with some red and green bell pepper, with some yellow squash, and some delicious tender steak with provolone cheese. We also had some delicious pancake muffins and some nice fruit. Of course, you have to throw that fruit in there. And then we also had a nice wholesome bowl of grits. How was it? How did you like everything we got in?
Yes, I enjoyed everything.
You like that?
Everything.
Okay, good.
Those pancake muffins.
You like the pancake muffins?
Yes.
Something you can do at home real quick if you have kids. You know, it's
Mhm.
something easy to make and everything. So, and it also makes for a cute brunch kind of
Absolutely.
like, little thing. So,
Nice.
and we also have some delicious mimosas, of course.
Yes.
Everybody know we have our mimosas. And let's get started. All right, so today like I said, we have our guest, Ashley Way. She has a business called iLash by Ashley. She does wonderful things, special eyelash attachments. I don't know, how do you say it? What do you do?
Extensions.
Extensions, not attachments. Attachments. Okay, we learning. I don't know much about that. You know, I try. I want to get some because I do want to be able to flutter my eyes. You know,
See me.
yes. So Ashley, tell us a little bit about your business and what you got going on.
Okay, so I do eyelash extensions.
Okay. I have been corrected.
I've been doing eyelashes for a little over 3 years, but I've only been licensed as an esthetician for a year, actually.
Okay.
I got my license last May, so it's actually coming up on a year.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I work in a salon over in Westchester, California. The name of the salon is Bell's Brows Beauty. They do brow threading in the front, but I'm in the back. So if you come in there, ask for me, they'll show you where.
You gotta go to the back.
Come to the back.
Put you to the back.
Party's in the back.
That's all right. You know,
That is where the party is.
There you
Then
go.
when you come out, you leave.
those eyelashes.
That's life reaction,
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really know like the whole process of, getting eyelash extensions. But
Yeah.
it's a little process, takes about 2 hours. So you gotta lay there, be able to be still.
Right. And I see that because I want to get them. I definitely want to get them. So I will be coming to see you very soon because, like I said, I want to be able to flutter my eyes.
Come to the back.
Okay. I'm gonna come to the back too. But what makes them so much better than the strips or the other individual lashes? What's the difference?
So-
What makes them better?
They're better than a strip because when you're taking that strip on and off, you're pulling your own eyelashes out
I need those.
because that glue is so thick.
Yeah.
And then they also have like those little cluster lashes that they do at like the nail shop.
Mhm.
When you go there, they are using the wrong products. They use hair weed glue to put
I'm
them
trying to figure out why
on.
would you go to the nail shop?
There
to go
are
to
a
the
lot of people that do
eyelashes.
that. They let
I mean,
me
they
know
don't
about
should
cheap.
have-
I've done that.
I have to admit,
I've done that.
Yeah.
And wanted to rip my eyes off as soon as I left.
Itchy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's heavy. You can see everything on
And
it.
then you're pulling your own eyelashes
Yes,
off while you're
that's
pulling
the part.
those
That's
off.
the
part, yes.
Right.
And that's another thing, you're not supposed to pull them out. So, and then also these last about 3 to 4 weeks, whereas when you go to the nail shop, I'm not sure how long they look great when you leave, but when you leave, you're also trying to pull them out because they're heavy, because they're
Irritating
itchy,
sometimes,
because they
too much
irritate
glue.
your eye.
Right.
They use a whole lot of glue.
So I also heard that when you can get fillers done versus having to get a whole new set all the time.
So initially you come, you get your full set of eyelashes. And after about the 3rd week, with me the 3rd week, some people you gotta come see them a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay.
After the 3rd week, as your normal hair sheds, your eyelashes shed too.
Right. Okay.
And so your extensions start to fall out.
Okay.
That's when you would need to come see me and we can fill them in versus taking them off, putting them back on. We can just
Right.
fill them in.
Now, if you guys notice, I don't know if you guys caught that when she said she is every 3 weeks. Other people, a week and a half. So that lets you know that she's telling you that she got the bomb product.
Right.
She does what she was supposed to have.
What the product is, it's
Right.
a secret. Don't tell everybody.
Right.
Right.
I'm in there trying to do my own.
But 3 3 weeks, and a lot of people try to get you to come back every 2 weeks just for the money too.
Okay.
But also those people you'll see like, okay, after the 2 weeks, you got gaps in your eyelashes, they falling out, so you probably do need to go back and see.
Right. Because you don't want to walk around with a hole. You know.
No. When your eyes are open, you got people like, girl.
You're missing something.
Yeah.
You're missing something.
Yeah. So 3 weeks, almost a month. I've had clients that came back after a month and
Oh,
still
okay.
had like a full set of eyelashes.
Because it
Like,
matters how they take care of them too.
yes, the aftercare
Yeah.
is important.
Ashley, do you also do the removal or?
I do.
Okay.
So if you're tired of them, you got gaps, you don't want to get them filled in, you just want to rest your eyes for a while, you can come. I can take them off for you, and then I will also give your lashes a little bath.
Oh,
Okay.
I like
The
that.
Right, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Now, what about women or people in general? Because, you know, men get them too, you know,
They do.
nowadays.
Really?
What about, yeah.
Hair extension and everything.
They do.
There's an extension for everything.
Yeah.
So what about those who wear contacts? How safe is it for contacts?
I wear contacts.
Okay.
And I get them done all the time. It's okay when you wear contacts. Sometimes when you're getting them put in, I would say maybe take your contacts out because you're laying there for 2 hours. Some people fall asleep. They don't want to fall asleep in their
Makes
contacts.
sense.
Okay.
But otherwise, it wouldn't irritate your eyes or anything extra.
Okay. Oh, so you do them with the eyes have to be closed when you do them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna fall asleep when I come. I'm just preparing you.
Might be better.
You
You're relaxed. Yeah. You probably don't blink as much when you sleep. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I have people that blink or they'll drink coffee before they come, so then they're real
Twitching.
jittery. And
Oh, my
everything.
goodness.
And I'm like, ma'am, I need you.
Right.
Relax.
Right.
Don't drink no coffee.
Tell her this.
Both.
Is there anything else that you provide other than lashes?
I do eyelash extensions, makeup, facials, waxing, everything.
I gotta get fake.
And
Yeah.
I will be doing microblading for those that are
Want it? Yes,
Oh.
that's something I need. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to wait.
And you know
till do all
that's
these
you know
bras
that's
every day.
different because it's very seldom that you see a black woman that's actually doing microblading.
Absolutely,
You know
right.
that's very rare.
Yes.
I haven't
I
even
found that
actually I have not seen it yet.
Absolutely.
So,
Right.
I found that out, and even getting into the business, I found out just a black woman doing eyelashes.
Period. Yeah.
You don't see
that
it.
often.
Yes.
No.
so you're basically you're setting a nice little trend here. You're
Right.
getting something
Yeah.
going.
That's
and
right.
people behind you come.
Yes.
So, but you know what? We're going to take that trying away. We're going to say you're setting it.
Yes,
That's
You know,
right.
You're
That's right.
setting the trend here.
That's why we are
setting the
connecting
path.
and networking right at this moment.
Exactly. All right.
Know you.
What made you want to get into it? What made you say I want to do this?
Okay. So for years, I worked a regular old job, 9 to 5.
Yes.
But you going to work every day. I hate my job. I hate my job. I got tired of feeling like that. Plus, I have 3 kids, and I wanted to spend more time with my family.
Yes.
Okay.
Set your own
Working
schedule.
9 to 5, you can't do that,
You
right?
sure can.
Setting my own schedule. You call me like, hey, can I come Saturday at 2? I'm like, no, the kids got basketball. You know, whatever
Right,
it is,
right.
I can work around my schedule.
That's
So
right.
that's what made me want to become an entrepreneur because I can set my own schedule.
Absolutely.
But getting into just eyelashes, I've always been into the beauty industry. I love it, but it just took me a long time to decide.
What's mastering the craft? Absolutely.
Was it to figure out exactly what part of the beauty industry you want to get
Yes,
into?
because you know
Okay.
I have a lot of friends and family that do hair, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I can barely do a ponytail. Okay, that's not for me.
That's not
What else?
right.
Then when I went to school for aesthetics, I'm like, okay, there's so many other avenues. I could do makeup, I could do microblading, I could do eyelashes, waxing, and I can just specialize in one. I don't have to do everything.
So your passion is the eyelashes.
I chose eyelashes
Okay.
because, again, not a lot of black women are doing it. So I'm like, okay, well, that'll set me apart from
Yes.
everybody else. So, you know, I mean, so far it's working out.
And it also sets you apart knowing that you are confident that your product is, you know,
Yes.
going to last and that people can, you know, pretty much depend on it, you know, going the length of time.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Yes.
quality.
Very quality.
Longevity.
That's very important, especially in, you know, any type of business that you do. You want to make sure that the product is, you know, is of
If you're
quality.
spending your money, you want it to be quality.
Exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Because I've gone places and I've got my eyelashes done, and literally, like, the next day, I'm like,
Why is it that
I'm waking up with lashes on my pillow,
Right.
and I'm like, oh no. And then you call them and they're like, no, you have to pay for another
Oh,
bill. And I'm like,
Oh,
you know
wow.
what? Okay, so now I know what I'm not gonna do.
Right, exactly,
Right.
exactly. And see, and that's and that's what's important when it comes to the small businesses. You know, like you know, is making sure that your product is quality. Because as a small business owner and as a entrepreneur, entrepreneur small business owner, it's important to make sure that you're just as confident as your product. Yes. That you would want somebody else to be confident in. You want to make sure that what you're giving off is what they're going to actually give you back. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because what they give you back is going to be their loyalty. It's going to be the consistency and them constantly coming, utilizing your services
and word of mouth and referrals.
Yeah, I was going to say referrals.
That's the best compliment. Yeah, for someone to give a referral to their friend, and then their friend is like, oh, Candace sent me. She came 2 weeks ago. She loved her lashes, so I want to come too. I think that's the best compliment. Yeah.
So let me ask you, because I know you said that you're one of few black women in the industry. What are some of the hardships and opportunities that you find?
I would say building a clientele was and still is like not a struggle, but it's really hard because a lot of people say, oh, social media, get on Instagram, get on Facebook, and that's fine while you have all these followers. Just because they're following you does not mean that they're calling you or walking through your door. So I still I try to do like the old school way. Let me go out and pass out flyers. Let me hand out my cards. I'll go to like the nail shops and hair salons and beauty salons and try to network that way. But that has been like the hardest thing.
It's getting clientele.
Have you been able to come up with any other ideas or any other type of marketing, strategies?
So I do utilize, social media. So on my Instagram, iLash by Ashley.
All right.
Shameless plug.
Right? On my Instagram, Yelp, and Facebook, I do have, or even just coming into the salon, I'll have like monthly specials and things like that on Yelp. I'll post an ad on Yelp where I have specials where, if you come in between these dates, you'll get this amount off of your service.
Okay.
Things like that.
Specials. Right. And so speaking of that, how often do you run those promotions? Because that's one thing that people are looking for, a deal.
Yes. So they keep running. Monthly, it may be something different. So this month it may be, let's just say, for example, $20 off of your full set. Next month it may be $65 refills or whatever it is. So it's just something different all the time.
Right. Bring a friend.
Every month, bring a friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a good one. So because we're based on, bringing us all together and connecting and networking, have you ever thought about possibly teaming up with like another makeup artist that does not do lashes? Or a wedding planner, or somebody like that?
I thought about it, but I have not yet got the right connections for that. Now I do have a hairstylist, a friend of mine that does my hair. So when I put cards and flyers in her salon, so when they come in looking for, they're coming for their wedding or they're coming for prom or whatever it is, I'm like, girl, you doing this?
Right, exactly. Like, let's put together a package for these people.
Yeah. So tell them they get a $250 meeting. I'm gonna do their eyelashes for whatever the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the one thing that is important is making sure that we provide an opportunity of growth within the business, within small businesses. That's one thing. I did a little bit of research, and on the SBA website basically was saying that small businesses make up most of the businesses in our country, period. All these little small businesses, even mom and pop businesses, take up the majority of it. So because we're still fighting for that limelight, because the bigger businesses still have so much of a big bang, it's harder for us to really, make that growth, pattern or trail, or however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's important for us, for growth reasons, to network and communicate and stay connected with each other. So, for example, like my company that I have, Black Tea Complete, which is a complete event planning and catering and event management company, can utilize you.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is a way that we can connect and network. Do you know what I'm saying?
Weddings,
so
like you said.
exactly. So you go down as a vendor. I have a client that this client wants a service. I have all the people that you need for any service that you need.
And for any occasion.
Any occasion, right. If you just want to walk down the street and look like a princess,
Beautiful.
that's
Make International Day, Women's Day every day, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So, making sure that, we focus on the growth in the business community and helping each other out. Because if I grow and I utilize your business,
Then
you
I'm
grow.
growing.
You know,
Right.
and that's the whole part of being able to network and communicate, you know, and everything. I mean, what do you think, ladies? I mean, how do you feel about that topic? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that it is important to, like you said, to connect and pass services to each other's. Like you said, for the event planning that you do, that we are part of, to partner with other people who are just vendors that do different things. But and part of that, because this is everything we do, there's 100 people doing it.
Yeah.
So how do you stay competitive with that? Do you think your prices are competitive in the market and reasonable?
Yes.
Okay.
There are so many people that are doing eyelashes, that are doing makeup, facials, everything. The beauty industry, there's so many
Oh,
people.
yeah.
It's like so
It's
full of
saturated.
people. Yeah.
Mhm.
And a lot of friends ask me that too. Like, why would you want to get into this? Everybody's doing it. So what? I'm not them.
They're not doing it great.
I'm not doing it.
Right. And it sets me apart because you buy lashes
Yes.
for 3 weeks.
So my prices are very competitive. I did a lot of research before I even set my prices. A normal full set for, just at some place would usually cost you maybe around like $180. People are paying, I had a client come to me $200. I paid $200 to get these done. Can you give me a fill? I was like, man, we need to take these. I cannot.
Wow, really?
Man,
That's beyond fixing.
Right.
So my prices are well under that.
Okay.
You can go to the website
Okay.
at iLashbyAshley.com.
Absolutely.
Has all the pricing.
you know I love it. She's not waiting. She's not waiting.
That's right.
She goes, but you know what? That's what I'm talking about.
That's because she stand behind her product.
Right.
She's standing behind her business.
And I love it. I love it. That's what we need now. We need more people, like that.
That
More
would make
people
me
that.
want to come to
Yes.
her because she's so confident
Right.
in what she's doing.
Exactly.
When you available, girl?
Call me.
Be like, okay, all right.
Well, I have a quick story. So a girlfriend of mine was looking to get her eyelashes. She's like, I just want to get my eyelashes done. And she, and she's been saying that for months. But she finally got them done. And then, I know you were coming in to do it. I didn't even know that you actually did eyelashes.
Yeah.
And so I looked at hers, and then I was like, I looked at your website. I'm like, this is a person that I could refer out to her.
Yes.
I didn't even know that you did that prior to, knowing you were coming in for this interview. So definitely it's somebody, and I want to get mine done.
Me too.
Yes.
I'm telling you. You got 3 new clients right now. 3 new clients. Okay, so I want to know from you ladies your ideas or your opinions on how do we plan and really good ideas for growth and opportunities with your business. Like when you have your business and you're trying to reach another audience or a broader audience, or because they always talk about the target markets. But there's really no target market out
It's
there.
not, right.
You know what I'm saying? You're because everybody
everyone.
who's 15 likes everything that somebody that's 45.
Absolutely.
Or no,
everybody's
somebody 15
working.
knows somebody that's 45.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's vice versa. So
They can refer-
how do we plan? How do we grow with a market like that? The market is so open.
Just like you say, don't stop at
One thing.
one particular age group, ethnicity, any race, any of that, or neighborhood, any of that. Just push forward. Just no matter what, always talk about what you're doing. Always promoting your work. Always.
To everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Don't
See.
leave nothing unturned. No stone unturned.
And I love to hear that. And the reason why is because this is coming from someone who Lynn does braids. She has Lend Me Your Hair. That's her company, and she does braids, and you braid everybody.
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 And I'm in every race. I've done every race. I don't stop at who are you? Oh, your hair is Asian, you have Mexican hair, you have white hair, I done it all. If you got yarn, I'm braiding. That's what I do.
Right.
And I like my job. I like what I do.
Yeah.
Because versatility is important.
Right.
And versatility is
have
definitely
it.
important.
Oh,
you
the
know?
texture, I can't braid that texture's too soft, huh? Oh, it's too curly, huh? It's too limp, no. It's too thick, no.
I can do it.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
discriminate.
nobody.
Yes.
Right, and that's just like with me. If regardless of the fact that you have a small, a large event or a small event, I'm going to be
You
there
gonna
to
take
do it.
care
If
of
you want me to manage an event for 20 people, I'm going to be there with my clipboard.
Mhm.
Right.
That's what it is.
That make it just as big as if you did it for 200.
exactly because it's
That's
just
what
as
you do.
important,
Mhm.
and that will help with me getting ideas to help plan. For growth within my company.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not closing myself to things. And a lot of people do that. You know, they close their. So when I'm, you know, working for these restaurants and everything as restaurant managers, they focus on the target market. You know,
And you never know who's coming to
you
your
never know
door.
who's coming. Exactly.
Right.
You know, you
You're
should.
setting yourself up
Shut
for a
yourself
lot
up
of
for
people.
Yeah, I've had people ask me like, well, who is your clientele? And I'm like, everybody.
Yeah, well, that's right. Everybody. You know.
Except the minor. Don't come to me and tell me you want eyelashes unless your mama says something.
Because then you start itching and you
Right.
you might be allergic. Yeah. Just like a tattoo, you need your mother's consent.
Yes.
So
Or 18.
go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just thinking that one of the things that in every industry that we do, you got to stay abreast of what's going on in the
Oh,
market.
yes.
You have to constantly promote yourself because you are your own ambassador.
Yep.
Your clients are your ambassadors. Like
Yes.
you said, so that's why everything that you do, you got to give. I mean, you're walking billboards.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
walking billboards.
Yeah, because you
That's
know
how it is.
They look at it and people say, "Oh, who did your hair?
Uh-huh.
Where you get your eyelashes done? Oh,
Yes.
who did this event?" You know, I see it
Right.
on social media. So
And
it's
if
like,
you tell somebody you did your eyelashes, honey, they really gonna be coming to you.
Absolutely.
I did
They
my
look so-
eyelashes.
They
right.
don't even look done. They're so natural.
Thank you.
They gonna lay down
Yes.
They don't look done because they don't so.
They gonna lay
Yeah.
down right there. They gonna lay down right there
Yes.
and say, "Let's go."
Yep.
Right where they are. Right where they are. You know. When do we, everybody? When do we realize that our talent is actually the career path that we're supposed to go? When did you realize that this was a talent that you had, or did you ever realize that?
No.
So
I
you didn't know?
not know that I would be doing eyelashes.
When you got into it, did it feel natural to you?
When I got into it, honestly, I was like, I practiced. The first time I ever did it was on a doll head with a strip of eyelashes, and I was putting the individual lashes on there. And I was like, this is the hardest thing because it's so
Tedious.
Yeah.
Yes.
and you like, it, it's
You got lots of patience, just like me.
and then working on a doll head is not the same as working on a
Oh
person.
no.
Yeah.
So
they're not blinking.
right.
I'm moving the head,
And
right?
then, you know, an eyelash strip is just straight eyelashes. When you work on, you know, real human beings, different people have different texture eyelashes. Some eyelashes are really short, some are really long.
Yeah.
Like, so it was different. But once I started working on people, I was like, oh,
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't like it because it takes so long, because it takes 2 hours. They're like, how do you do that? Why do you do that? That's I can't sit there. You know, everybody complains, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Right.
But when I first started, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Right.
But you
now I
stuck
love
with
it.
it.
And because you like the industry, you just didn't know what part of the industry you were good in.
Yes.
And now you
and
see
I
that
tried
you're
it
good
all
with
in
this.
school. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do waxing.
Uh-huh.
And then I waxed somebody, and I was like, oh, maybe this is not my
That's just it.
She's
Yeah.
never coming back. I'm like, oh, sorry. You gotta get her, baby. That definitely
That was not your forte.
no. But eyelashes are, and then again, makeup.
Right. So you found your forte. You actually discovered your hidden talent.
Yes.
You know how your parents always say you have a hidden talent?
Right.
You discovered your hidden talent by accident.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, which is good.
It's
You know, which is really good.
Uh-huh.
I've always known that I was crafty, creative kind of
Very
thing. I
much
like
so.
doing that kind of
Yes.
thing. But I never really thought until, you know, literally until Candy decided to convince me by starting off with hair, because I've always done hair. But I knew I didn't want to be a cosmetologist.
Yeah.
But she literally convinced me when I got laid off of work one time, you need to go to cosmetology school. And I'm like, what the heck for?
Always
You
her biggest cheerleader.
you know what?
Always her biggest
Always. But you know what? What it did was it got me to see my creative talent that I kept suppressing.
Yes.
Because although I didn't want to be a hairstylist, I tried it for a while. I
Right.
tried it for a little
Yeah,
while,
right.
and I realized that I tried it and I was done. It was
Right,
over. It
right.
wasn't
Tried,
for
we're
me.
over it,
You know,
yes.
it was over, and I did a good job at it.
Absolutely.
You know
Take
what
that
I'm
off the
saying?
list.
But
Yes.
what it exactly
Put that
off
off the
the
list.
Right.
But what it did was it gave me the opportunity to see that my talent is creativity
Mhm.
and to create things and you know and
Any
make
form of
things in
fashion.
any form of fashion. I can do it. You know. And at first I used to be very, you know, oh everybody can do that. Oh everybody can do. Now I'm to the point to where that's me.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
What you need to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, can you do this for me? Sure, I'll do it. No problem.
Right.
I'm like, it's a cost, it's a service, it's a charge, it's
Right.
my business.
Yeah, that's how I am. As far as when you was asking Ashley, as far as how did I know? The first time I ever knew that I was going to be a braider was the first time somebody said, I'll pay you to do my hair. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I just was like,
I'll do this for you.
this, I was doing my grandmother's hair, and then she saw it, and of course I didn't charge my grandmother.
Right.
I just did her. She was just
Granny?
just my
Right.
my and then somebody saw her, and it was like, I'll pay for it. So therefore, that's what started it for me. Just somebody saying, I'll pay for your service.
Right.
I said, hey now.
Somebody
Somebody likes what I do,
Right.
and I love what I do, so
Right.
that's even maybe.
And that's how I started turning into a business. When
Yeah.
somebody wanted to pay me, I said, well, you paying me money?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to pay me $2?
That
I
part.
was like, all right, go on
Yeah,
there.
something that I like to do.
You
Sure,
know.
you can pay me for something I like to do.
Exactly. Now the ladies and I have actually talked about this topic actually, and it's basically, getting people to utilize you versus using you. And what I mean by that is having a business and a service that you're offering and that you're building, but then you have people who wanna, oh girl, cause we friends or we cousins or we, you my sister, my
You don't
sister,
have a family discount?
Everybody in your family.
Right. Something different. And that's why I always
But
tell
that's
people,
okay though, like you saying, not to cut you off, Michelle, but
Yeah.
that's okay. But are they helping your business as they're doing that?
Right.
See, because that's the part we need. Like, if you're gonna
That's
wear my
true.
lashes, I hope you are passing out my
Promoting.
flyers.
Right.
All at the
Right.
same time.
Right.
Because one hand needs
Watch
to wash that other hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just be careful
Yeah.
when we doing
Right.
that.
Well, that's great
And we don't want to
Yeah.
stunt that growth.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That we are pushing for.
and don't be afraid to say no. I
Oh,
learned
yeah.
that,
That was so hard for
It's
me
very
in the beginning
hard,
because
yeah.
I feel like, oh, that is my friend. We've been friends for so long. Okay, I'll just do them for you.
Yeah.
And then she come back like, oh, we need to do a fill down. I'm
Yeah.
like,
When does it stop?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
at what
Abuse and
point?
abuse.
So
Yeah.
at some point I had to just be like, no, you know what? I'm sorry. This is all I do now. Like I don't have a second job. Like this is my
Right,
job.
my bread and
Right.
This is it. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to pay.
Just like
whatever
everyone
it is.
Do they try to come to you with the I'll bring my own lashes?
I take that as a yes.
Anything to get a discount.
How many times I'll bring my own lashes,
Oh my
and I'm
Because they think that's gonna be cheaper.
no, it doesn't matter.
What am I coming to you for if I gotta bring my own lashes?
If that's the case, then you can do
Do your own
Exactly.
lashes. Go on.
I still have to do it. It's still gonna take me 2 hours
Right,
to do this. So whether we use your lashes, my lashes, her lashes, like
Right.
your lashes,
They still gonna cost the same.
Same
Same price,
Yes.
That's
we gotta get out of that.
Yeah, and when I was
100%.
reading on the SBA, on their website, they talked about small businesses, and the ones that actually do well are the ones who say no. They're the ones who can say no. Not no
No.
to providing a service, but no to giving away their business. Because that's what you're doing. You're giving your business away when you're not charging people for the product or services that you are providing.
Yes.
And then it's
So
more
why
expensive.
even have a business? You
Right.
just say, hey,
You're an information booth.
yeah,
right.
A
Yeah.
free
Exactly.
information booth.
And not only that, you create a pattern with that person.
Yes.
Once you start with that, unless you make it known, like you said, it's okay to one hand washes the next. If you give a person a discount, let them know this is a one-time only thing. Or
Right.
it's per your discretion.
Right.
And if they can't understand that, then you definitely don't want to give that, because then what they do is start telling the next person, oh, but she only charged me X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
So,
and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Don't
I
quote
don't
my
like that.
prices.
Don't quote my
Exactly.
prices.
Yeah.
You let them call.
You might have been $5 short that day, so yours was $5 cheaper than what I'm about to charge Susie.
Right.
So stop with that. Don't do me like
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely right.
Yes.
Because I get it all the time.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go
So
ahead.
I know we touching on social media, and you said you kind of do it all. How do you track your success with social media?
I like that question.
Yeah, that was a
That was
really
good.
good question.
Yeah.
You know, being on social media, like I said, it has not brought me
They haven't changed
no.
pushed your business any further.
Nothing. And even though I'm getting followers, but people are
That's what they're
not
doing, they're following you.
That's it.
They're
They
not-
follow me to see what's going on,
Mhm.
and they'll like the picture, and they'll say, "Oh, those lashes are beautiful." Well, if you think they're so beautiful, can you
Right.
let me do your
You know-
lashes? Or
Right.
No, because obviously we are all patrons, and we all customers of someone form of fashion.
Right.
So I am a looky loo on Instagram. I like looking at different products and services. So I would say you don't get discouraged by that, because sometimes a person will have to circle back 10 times look at that
Right.
one ad. But once they come to you, that's when obviously you're going to get it because you know your product and your service and your integrity is going to make them repeat customers.
Right.
But you have to obviously get them in. But there's been several things I've looked on social media and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it. And I keep going back to it. Then I see somebody else get it. You know, and I'm like, so don't just discredit it.
Right.
Because it is there to help you, whether somebody else is on their page looking at you.
It absolutely is free marketing.
Absolutely.
It is.
And I would just stay abreast of that because if you feel like you said you put it out there, and so you are, you do have pictures and things like that on social media, but then you got to keep them updated,
Yes.
so they know that you're constantly working. I think a lot of times people stand still with social media
I do
and they
that.
do it once,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, I hit the social media market, but then you don't continue to put new stuff
Put your
out.
specials out on
And
there
so
as
exactly,
well.
and so because people
Right.
get like, oh, they haven't really done anything else. Oh, they did that one thing I saw 2 months ago.
Yes.
So
I have to get consistent with it for
Yeah.
sure. A friend of mine is a hairstylist and she's on there like every day posting something. And I'm like, girl, you are killing my
Yeah.
timeline. Like, I don't want to see this anymore.
Right.
She's like, no, you have
But
to
you
stay
have to
on top
flood
of
it.
You have to stay on top.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That's how my daughter, she found somebody out here that braid hair off of social media.
Social
Yeah.
media.
She went online and she found this
Google,
girl
yeah.
and
That's
called
what my
her
daughter does,
and
too. I mean, I do her hair, but she doesn't live by me. She lives in another state.
Right,
So
right.
now she had to find somebody in her
But that's
state.
the way that people
So
do
that's
it.
how they do it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the.
And for
that's-
you, I mean, you have something unique. You are a black esthetician.
Make sure you put your
a
face
makeup
on it.
artist.
You know, and
No,
I'm not
no,
yet
you
to
need
do that.
that.
Because you don't need
That's
to put
what's-
I'm black owned business.
No,
You just need to put
yeah.
I am Ashley. I am
Yes.
iLash by
Absolutely.
Ashley. That's what we
Absolutely.
need to
Okay.
see because
Yeah, that people gravitate
this
to that.
face is gonna sell.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
It really will.
Thank you.
well, this has been wonderful, ladies. This has been, a great interview. We had a wonderful guest,
Absolutely.
and you're so very welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us today.
You gotta
We
tell
really appreciate it and enjoyed you here today.
Yes, we did.
Just want to make sure that you stay on top of everything. I want you to let everybody know where they can contact you, reach you, get in touch with you, get some lashes for 3
I
weeks.
know I'm gonna get in a couple times throughout the
One hard time, just one hard time. That's all.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Yelp. They're all iLash by Ashley. My website is iLashbyashley.com. You can email me at bookme@iLashbyashley.com.
Spell that out for me, baby.
BOOKME. I with an I, not EYE.
Yeah, right.
The letter I, lashbyashley.com.
I love that. I love
And if
that.
anybody is interested in booking Ashley or contacting her, you will be able to find her link attached to this video. And also you can go onto my website, which is blacktcomplete.com, and you will be able to get a little bit of information about her, read a short bio by Ashley, and be able to contact her so we can, get you some eyelashes going.
Yes,
we want to make
makeup.
sure that we support each other. That's the whole purpose of this,
Absolutely.
supporting each other and helping to get everyone's brand up and going and market for each other, because that's it takes all of us to market for each other in order for our successes to take off, our business to take off, and again, you can see me at blacktcomplete.com. You can also book for any services that we might offer on the website. Just take a look at the website. You might see something that you like. We also do personalized gifts and things like that. So if you need a personalized gift for somebody for a special occasion, or maybe you just want something done for yourself,
Yes.
Catering.
just catering everything, or private
One-stop
chef,
shop.
private
One-stop
chef.
shop.
I come put on my chef coat and cook for you.
Right, absolutely.
So anything that you possibly will need, Black Tea Complete. Excuse me. I'm thinking of events, honey. BlackTeaComplete.com will have it, and now we have a eyelash professional.
Yes.
We have add to our business network.
Yes.
And so I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, check us out.
Cheers.
Check us out.
To much success.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, everybody. So let's connect and let's network. Thank you. Okay, ladies, but before we go, I just want to make sure I mention our next guest coming up. The next show is going to be a wonderful young makeup artist who's getting started on the scene. She goes by the name of Billy Dom. and she's ready to like set her presence in the world. And I think you guys will really like this young lady. She has a story behind herself, so get ready for her. And she's one of those kind of people that's really open and ready to talk.
Nice.
So she's not afraid of any questions.
I like it.
So
Okay.
once we get the opportunity to chat with her, we'll get the opportunity to see, just some more wonderful talent coming up.
Absolutely.
So that's it. So until next time. All right, guys.
Sounds
All right,
good.
ladies.
All right.